Hi, my name is Dr. Olubukola Akoni. Welcome to the Diary of Adolescent Soul. Help! My feelings think for me. Train my amygdala. If parenting were telling, learning for children and adolescents will be easy. Let me say this, whether with good intentions or not, as parents, teachers, or caregivers, we are all brain changers. So our intention should come from a good place to enhance positive learning and reduce our children and adolescents' emotional duress. So what happens when the amygdala takes over the adolescent's brains? The amygdala is one of the smallest parts of the brain. It is responsible for our intense feeling and emotional reactions. It processes emotions like aggression, anger, fear, anxiety, and so on. The amygdala triggers the release of hormones as part of freeze, fight, or flight reaction to threats. It is in the brain left and right temporal lobes. It has a shape like an almond seed and can easily take over the rest of the brain. It is known to take control of adolescent prefrontal cortex. Remember that the frontal lobe is the executive function of the brain, where planning, good decision making, and impulse control takes place. So when the amygdala takes over adolescent brains, it leads them to think with their feelings and sometimes make poor decisions, rather than considering their emotions and the consequences of their actions. Also, it limits their ability to think and control their emotions. It tells their brains to act as they feel: panic, get angry, revenge, resent, or run. This happens because the adolescent frontal lobes are not fully matured. In the struggle during the amygdala hijack, many adolescents can't choose how they want to react. They can't show good judgment, sometimes have irrational thoughts. They are disoriented in a heated conversation, making impulse choices, higher risk taking, vulnerable to negative pressure. This is a wonderful time for parents to assist with good communication and develop effective ways of helping the adolescent manage their emotions in a way that works best. So, how do we help avoid the amygdala taking over the adolescent brains? Firstly, parents, teachers, and caregivers, it is necessary to check in with ourselves. Let's be aware of our emotional states and how we process them. Children are most vulnerable to being the victims of our unconscious emotions. When parents resist automatic and angry responses to their children, it prevents the transfer of emotions and allows the children to maintain a connected relationship with their parents. Building positive relationship with our children and adolescents can prevent the amygdala from looking for threats or reward. The positive relationship will help children focus on positive thought processes and behavior. Remember, adolescent brains are going through remodeling or change, helping to guide their choices and practicing what will help them learn and understand their true needs. Give emotion training to your children and adolescents. This is about helping them to understand different emotions they experience, why they occur, and how to handle them. Ask your adolescent what they are giving their attention to, what they find important, how they feel, what was the feeling like, what the feelings means to them, and how they can adjust. Also note that adolescents with behavioral issues have been found to have the inability to understand or manage emotions and often experience a high degree of anger. You will need to identify what triggers their emotions and what drives the unwanted behavior. The awareness of the triggers can help regulate a better response next time. Help them practice new thoughts and behaviors. Engage them with relaxation techniques and physical activities. Listen, healthy and positive relationship with our children and adolescents can produce a sense of resonance that allow us to carry each other with us even when we are far apart. They can sense they are in your mind. Children only make this emotional connection with you when you believe in them, and this in turn increase their self-efficacy. In conclusion, Remember that emotions are good communicators, but they can be bad advisors for adolescents when it comes to negative emotions. An adolescent's emotions can tell him what is going on and what he feels, but can wrongly advise him on what to do about the feelings. For instance, instead of practicing new thoughts and behaviors, the feeling of anger can advise him to retaliate. Disbelief will say he is not good enough, stay hidden. Feeling helpless or depressed can advise him to give up, and so on. Train the amygdala, their emotions, to develop the ability to observe feelings, pause, listen, and positively respond during emotional distress. This will give adolescents the capacity to think with better judgment and increase positive emotions. For example, fear leading to faith, sadness leading to joy, resentment becoming kind, anger turning to peace, guilt to gratitude, and aggression leading to compassion. Till I come your way again next time, remember to be intentional. Parenting is a hard work. God bless you.